In the heart of Chicago's Roseland neighborhood, Mercy Housing Lakefront worked with architects at Harley Ellis Devereaux to design Wentworth Commons, an innovative housing project.
This area was a vacant lot. There was nothing here. In the south side of this city, there is a great need for affordable housing.
The challenge was designing a building that both single residents and families could call home.
It seemed to us there were two ways to plan the building. One way would have been to separate those two populations. And then the other way would be to blend the two together. And the developer actually chose the latter scheme. And that then really started to inform the massing.
The architects took design cues from traditional home structures in Amsterdam. To create a sense of individual homes, they divided the building's facade into vibrant, earth-toned blocks of color. Sustainability was an important focus from the beginning. Solar panels generate 25% of the building's electricity. Native plantings and bioswales reduce storm water runoff. And wall panels are made from wheat board, a rapidly renewable resource.
This is my kitchen.
A supportive housing facility, Wentworth Commons serves as home to 51 at-risk and formerly homeless individuals.
It has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and it was also furnished. That's their room.
For residents like Lashina Jackson, Wentworth Commons offers a place to build community.
I think that's about proving that these buildings are producers, that new lives are being created here, that these are productive buildings.
Art meets architecture and ingenuity at the new home of the Hyde Park Art Center, where Garofalo architects transformed a 40,000 square foot solid brick warehouse into a vibrant light-filled space designed to invite interaction between artists and visitors.
As soon as you walk in, there's a transparency that immediately is attractive to people. You have a sense that this is not fine finishes and the delicate kind of place that a fine art museum might be, but a place that a community can come in and actually have fun.
When you come in the entry, you're looking down the public corridor, which we really have always thought of as an interior street. And on your right starts the studio space, and there's one of these strip windows that allows you to look in to the studio immediately and see people on wheels throwing pots or look at the kills.
Another unique feature is the transformation of the former loading dock doors into a wall that opens the gallery space to the sidewalk.
All of a sudden, instead of an art gallery, you actually have some kind of public plaza, some kind of public celebration space.
On the front of the building, an 80-foot digital projection surface makes a bold statement to the surrounding community.
The first artist who used it was, I think, pretty overjoyed with it and did a beautiful piece for it. And then the next show was a cut paper screen. It didn't even use the projectors. It just used light from the outside, and it was equally beautiful. It's a real different kind of space, like no other that I think we know of.
At 79th Street and South Chicago Avenue, between the Skyway and the Expressway, the Gary Comer Youth Center shines as a beacon of optimism for the surrounding community. The building is home to the South Shore Drill Team, 25 years in the neighborhood.
The drill team practiced at varied locations throughout the city: YAS, churches, gyms, etc.
Impressed with their success, the late Gary Comer asked what the drill team needed.
One of the things that we needed was a facility to practice.
While the drill team is a primary user, the building is much more than a single-use facility. Architect Ronan carefully conceived flexible space including the gym that transforms into a 600-seat performance space.
Wrapping around that are the areas that hold the educational and recreational programs.
There's really something here for just about everybody. It's a place that's opened up opportunities that otherwise wouldn't be known to members of this community.
The resulting structure creates an anchor for the neighborhood, but the neighborhood proved to be a challenge to the building's design.
They originally told me we don't want any windows in the building. And that was where I realized, whoa, you know, I'm in unknown territory here. You can build the most beautiful building in the world, but if people don't feel secure in it, they're not going to come there and they're not going to send their kids there.
Ronan found creative solutions using skylights and a multicolored facade that address both functional and aesthetic concerns.
My thought was that if the building was graffitied or vandalized, we could easily replace a panel without calling attention to its replacement.
For architect Ronan, it was more than just an opportunity to design a distinctive building.
And I think when the kids walk in this building, they really feel important. Like they deserve this building.
Our world is filled with cheering you.